Stay on my page and get lost in the way. Check the play and fuck up my way. You fuck up my day, but I fuck up your life. Love for my bitches, no love for these bitches. No love for these bitches. Truth of the matter, they after my riches. Plus, some of you niggas is bitches. Most of you niggas is bitches. Call me names, I'm cool with the blame. Just hope you niggas is cool with my aim. Treat losers the same. Treat that to the game. Put that on my name. Don't fuck with you lames. I spit on your flame. Throw dirt on my name. I throw dirt on your corpse. And never spend the fucking day in court.
I ain't here for all that bullshit. I just came to get a bag. Ain't no wasting time. I want some shit I never had. Came up from the bottom. Ain't never going back. I feel them plotting on me. They won't knock me off my track. I can't.
So, we are going to be doing a chart, a life path number 11, which if you don't know me very well, I love life path number 11s, because they're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful fucking people. My peak number is number 11, and I kind of have an insight into how they think and their journey in life. So, we're just gonna dive right into this chart, as much as I want to just on and on. So, this person, life path is a number 11, and a number 11 is most intuitive, which means they are very, very in touch with their feelings, and they're very sensitive people. They care about other people. They have wonderful auras. This also carries the numbers of the 2. If you break down the 11, you get 2, which is duality, which is reflection, focus on others. This person's gift is a number 8, which means that this person is a powerhouse. This person, can easily take control of a situation, and for the better of the worse, turn the situation to be what the situation should be, or what it could be. The attainment number, what this person is here to obtain, is a number 1. They're here to learn their self. You are here to learn yourself, okay? The Saturn return date, Saturn comes around every 30 years. To every individual is different where Saturn was 30 years ago. So this is why when you turn 30, you have all these struggles and these oppositions going on, because Saturn is giving the same energy that you had when you were born. This is when everything on your chart is exactly the same except Kron. Because Kron comes around every 50 years. This is when people have their midlife crisis if they don't have a handle over how things should be, right? So, getting on my nerves right now. I ain't gonna stop the show though. This person's ruling planet, due to the fact that they are an Aquarius, is Uranus, right? Which is a co-ruler by Saturn. So these These people are new, original ideas, right? They have structure in their life, which is Saturn. Saturn brings that restraint, that structure, and their overall energy is the moon. Hence, the life path number 11, which shows that they are very intuitive, in touch with their feelings. Their element is water, hence is the moon. The moon is water, your feelings and emotions. And in Egyptian, their sun sign is Sekhmet. Yeah, I think I said that. Sekhmet. I said that correctly. And the moon sign is Basset, which are the same two deities. One is a warrior deity, the other one is a more compassionate deity, but they're the same deity, right? In Chinese, this person is a tiger, is a lone individual who pretty much is structured off independence. You know, this person doesn't need a pack. This person doesn't need others to pretty much show this person the way, or show this person pretty much anything. This person can figure these things out for themselves. The thing is acting on them, is being aware of being confident, because a tiger is very confident. It is a lone predator. It hunts alone. It lives alone. It likes time to itself, seclusion. It is Yang Earth, this person. I'm sorry, I keep saying it. I'm trying to get away from diving into the sex of masculine or feminine. So excuse me if I say it. Yang Earth, which Yang is external, which is seeing outside of yourself. Hence the number 11, the moon, and the attainment number 1, the element, the water. These things are conjuncting outside of yourself, not internally. Internally, you feel these things, you feel some kind of way about them, but it is coming from externally, from that is being where your focus is. And Earth is being stable. It is a nurturer. You need to nurture Earth for Earth to expand, for Earth to grow. You need to take care of it. You need to water it. You need to nurture it. Take care of it. It's Earth. It's stable. It's practical. You have the body, the soul, and the mind planes, which is a fair balance on the mind and the soul. Well, not even. It's a fair balance on the soul. The mind needs work. But remember, all of these things are connected as one, even though they're 3 different entities. The mind is separate from the soul is separate from the mind, the body is separate from both. You are not your body, you are not your mind, you are the soul. Okay, this is why the soul plane is in the middle. No matter which way you do it, you do the body on top, the mind on the bottom, the mind on top, the body on the bottom. The soul is always going to be in the middle. So, this person has a nice soul balance, which is the 8 and the 2, is leading others. Hence, the 8 is the powerhouse, is a form of leading, and 2 is others. Now, the body is 1, which 1 is self. The mind is the 9-9, which is humanitarian. To give to others, to take care of others, to focus on others, hence the life path, right? So this person mentally is wonderful mentally, but this person needs to strengthen this area, as the body is it's just a vessel, but it still needs balance. Like, you are still your vessel at this point in time, or you're in your vessel. You need to take care of it. Now, this person has these nice balances, but they have these cons of skepticism and frustration. Now, me personally, this is a personal opinion. Skepticism is not a bad thing. My tic-tac-toe chart on my number chart is exactly the same. Not exactly the numbers, but the cons, which is skepticism and frustration. So with the frustration is horrible because anything can frustrate you. A lot of things frustrate you. You get frustrated very easy, but you cannot let people or these things frustrate you. For the simple fact that frustration is something that will lead you down a path that you don't want to go. This is something that you need to manage. This is something that no one has control over but yourself. So you allow yourself to get frustrated, which you should not allow yourself to get frustrated, especially being a master number 11, which is a master healer. You should not allow yourself to get frustrated, because then it diverts your path completely. You cannot heal anybody else if you're constantly frustrated. You cannot heal yourself. You cannot heal others. Okay? The skepticism, like I said, I don't think skepticism is a bad thing, because without being having a little skepticism, you will not, be able to follow or walk along this trail or this path, because you have to be a skeptic to walk this path about all the information that you have received previously, to be able to put that bitch up underneath the microscope and say, hey, there's something funny about this, and ask questions. You get that from skepticism, right? So let's go down to the number charts and skip the houses right now for a second. We'll run back to that. At the age of 25 is when you start actually coming into your awareness and, having your energy and all of that stuff that you're supposed to follow. And you're supposed to, by this time, be working on yourself, getting to learn yourself, know yourself. Okay? And then at the age of 34, you work on your humanitarian due diligence. With still having that focus of yourself, because you come back into that focus of yourself. Shit, excuse me. At the age of 43. Right? So at the age of 43, you still have that number 1 that you're carrying. But your peak number is a peak number 3, which is communication. So through your intuitiveness. You need to be a master communicator to be able to communicate with others, to let them know how you feel, and to let them know, like, this is how this works, this is how that works, and this is how I can help you, and this is how I can't help you, and, you know, just to put better people in a better place. Now, going back to the Saturn return date, which is at 2029, because at 2024 you start coming into consciousness. This is when it's going to start tugging at you. But your Saturn return date is going to be when, you know, the tip of the iceberg, when it's in full effect. You get what I'm saying? So when Saturn comes around, it's like, look, bitch, I'm here. Okay? You should already be at a point where you're expecting that. And it won't be a bad situation. Because this could be a bad situation to lead you to a good situation, but you need to understand that. You need to understand that energy. Or it can just be something so marvelous that it changes your life. But usually there's something fucked up with Saturn that puts you through something fucked up that changes your life. And that changes your perspective. Now, it's your perspective in general that will tell you what direction you're going to be in. Get what I'm saying? Whether it's going to be detrimental or if it's going to be something beneficial. Now, starting at the age of 25, your first year energy is going to be the number 8. And then you go to 9, and you go to 1, 2, 3. Each year, the number changes. Age-wise, your number starts with the number 7. All right, so I explained that number 8 is the powerhouse. Number 7 is intellectual energy, being the intellect, which I find very fascinating. But since it is the age, it is second hand to the year, right? Shit. Yeah, so like I was saying, the year is first hand to the age, because the year is something that is going on with everybody. Just people's numbers, the energy they carry might be different. You get what I'm saying? But the overall year would be the same for everybody. 2024 is going to be 8 for everybody. That energy signature, that power signature that you're going to receive is 8. Now your age. In 2024, people can be all different kind of ages, so there's going to be all different kind of energies. But this person's energy is going to be 7. All right? And then when they're 26, the energy is going to be 8. When they're 27, the energy is going to be 9. When they're 29, the energy is going to be 11, which you do not reduce, because you just don't reduce it. And then, you know, it goes on and 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 on in that cycle. Oh shit, sorry. I'm so sorry, forgive me. It's been a long day. So that's how the ages in the year works for the reduced number chart. 1 through 9, and then you have your master numbers, and it starts back over. As long as you know the energies that are going on around you, you can manipulate them and use them to your advantage. All right? Now, going into the actual chart is where this stuff gets super interesting at. Now, this person is a sun sign Aquarius, a moon sign Scorpio, a Mercury sign Aquarius, Mars Scorpio, Venus Pisces, Jupiter Pisces, Saturn, Aries, Uranus, Aquarius, Neptune, Aquarius, and Pluto, Sagittarius. Right? So, going across that, I saw one detriment, which is Aries and Saturn, because they are total opposites. Aries wants to just be energetic and be an energy that never ends. And Saturn just wants to be like, bitch, sit your ass down, calm down. So that's kind of a detriment kind of energy. Now, if you pay attention to the signs, this person has really no fire in their inner planets. There's no fire there. There's only air and water on the inner planets, which is, in my eyes, awesome, because I'm only air and fire in my inner planets. I have no water. So I'm a little cold, so I'm told, a little emotionless. But this person's full of emotion. And pretty much the same with the outer planets. They're a lot of air, a little water, and a little fire. But those are the outer planets, right? So now getting into the houses, this is going to be fun. So you have Virgo in your first house, which is your physical self. But since you have no planets there, we're going to find your house lord, which is in the sixth house, which is you're going to focus on yourself through work and service and health. You know, so these are the things that how you're going to focus on yourself is through work, service, and health. Same thing with your money and your possessions is also Virgo. And you don't have any planets there, so we go to your house lord, which once again is in your sixth house on work, service, and health. So this is how you are going to gain your possessions and your money. All right, your third house is Libra, but you have the moon, you have Mars, and you have Lilith there, right? And Lilith herself is in Scorpio, but you know, it landed in your third house. So your third house is your siblings and your communication. And Libra is ruled by Venus, fair, balance, and stuff like that. So you feel through communication that there should be some kind of balance. Things should be fair. When things are getting heated, for lack of a better word, or your passion somehow gets involved with your siblings and your communication, you can be a little harsh communicating or with your siblings, you know, and with Lilith there, like you rebel against siblings and communicating with others like you do. These are things that you do not want to be involved with. These are things that you are, you know, trying to step away from. Your fourth house is with Sagittarius, and you have Pluto and you have Chiron there. So with your support in home, you get very spiritual, and you know, you have a lot of knowledge and stuff there, but you need to trust yourself. Okay? Even though that you're going to go through a lot of pain and suffering and hurt because Chiron is there, you know, you need to trust yourself. These are the things that are going to make you grow. Don't take them so personal. Don't hold on to them. All right, your fifth house, you have no planets there, but you have Capricorn. So we're going to look for your ruling planet, which happens to be in the ninth house. So your social life and your children are going to come through higher education, law, and long trips. Okay? This is how your social life, your friends, you're eventually going to come into meeting people that think a lot higher than the norm, you know, and your children should be educated very well due to the people that you meet. And the information that you gain. In your sixth house, you have a stellium, which means something that you did not complete in your last house, which is your sun, ruled by Aquarius. Then you have Mercury there, you have Uranus there, you have Neptune there, and you have your South Node there. So this is where you're comfortable at, too, in a sense. But you're protected by these things because you have Aquarius there, and you also have the Lord of the house there. So you're pretty much protected through work and service. You need to just trust yourself. Trust yourself and your new ideas. Trust yourself and your ego. Trust yourself and your illusions. And take your time. Don't rush. Because everything will come out to be how it should be. If not, then you'll be right over. So, your seventh house, which I didn't want to talk about last time, but fuck it. Your seventh house, you're gonna have a great marriage. Okay, you're gonna be very in tune to whoever you marry. You're gonna be the one who is the most understanding, the most loving, the most caring, because you have Pisces there, which is, I believe, and also intuitive with Venus in itself. And your eighth house, you have Pisces there and you have Jupiter there, which is the love, the believing, the intuitive, with all the luck behind it. Protected from debt, you know, and death. You're going to have a long life. Now, the higher education and law in the ninth house, you have Aries and Saturn. So, like, these are things that are going to come not easy to you. These are things you're going to have to work for. You're going to have to work to get this knowledge. You're going to have to work, you know, to have these long vacations and stuff like this. Like, you're going to have to put in the hard work, no matter how you look at it. Then you have Gemini and authority and status. Now, since you have no planets there, we go back to the house lord. To get your authority and status is going to be through hard work, service, and keeping up with good health. Stop eating all the fucking meat. I'm telling you, like, it will be healthy. Like, I know you're into your health and all of these things. The meat is hindering you, okay? The meat is what is going to cause the cancer, which is going to cause the liver disease and the stomach cancer and the colon cancer and just not feeling up to par. Let that shit the fuck go. you have no planets in your 11th house. So going to find the house lord is through siblings, and communication is how you're gonna accomplish your dreams and meet your friends. You know, it's literally that simple. The 12th house is Leo, and your self limitations and self undoing is through work, service, and health. Like I said, the health is the main thing that I see you got going on right now. And eating the meat, and the work, you're making your way through that. You just gotta be patient. Work on your patience. And your North Node. Stop worrying about your limitations, what you cannot do, or worrying about God and how God will view you for moving in this particular way or going in this particular direction. You are God in manifestation of your own rights. So you will be fine. Okay? The water element is dominant in your planets. Do not land on any water. Your North Node is Leo. Your South Node is Aquarius. You should look up your North and South Node. North Node being in Leo, South Node being in Aquarius. You were born on a waning crescent moon. All right, this is when the moon is going dark before a full moon, a balsamic moon. Most of your planets are in the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th house, which is personal expression. So you need to work on personal identity and social expression. You have a lot of anxiety, stress going on. Balance your lifestyle is what you need to do. All right. Now, your cell salts, which is cell salt number 4, which I can't pronounce that. Forum phosphorite or phosphoricum. Is in Pisces, deal with your hair and red blood cells. Give me a second. Let me find this, and so I can break this down a little better for you. All right. The body parts that cell salt number 4 contributes to are the muscles, the nerves, the hair, blood vessels, arteries, red blood cells. Its function is first aid, oxygen carrier, supplement, remedies. All right. Now, how you know you need these things are congestion, inflammatory pains, high temperature, quickened pulse, lack of red blood corpus or corpuses. So you should take cell salt number 4. If you don't know what these things are, Google them. Cell salt number 4. That's why I put the numbers there. Or the cell salt for Pisces. Okay. Cell salt number 6, Kali phosphate. The body parts that it controls, the muscles, the nerves, the skin. The functions are nerve nutrients, aids breathing, contributes to a contented disposition, sharpens mental faculties. Now, how you know you need these things, you get nervous headaches, lack of sleep, ill humor, skin alignments, sleepiness, depression, timid, and tantrums. That is cell salt number 6, which is Aries cell salt. All right, and then natrum soup. Nah, I'm not even gonna try to say that shit because I'm gonna fuck that shit up. But it's cool. Cell salt number 11, cell salt for Taurus. All right. Let's see what I got for the homie here. All right, the body parts that it controls is the liver, digestive system. Its function is eliminates excess water. Okay, ensures adequate bile, bile, removes poisons, changes fluids, treats rhythmic alignments. How you know you need this is emphysema, humid arthritis, malaria, liver alignments, brownish green coating of the tongue, bitter taste in mouth. Okay? So these are the cell salts that you lack. You know, regardless of if you agree with what these things are and what they do, these are cell salts that you are lacking. You are in the womb for 9 months, which means there are 3 cell salts you are lacking, which are the 3 cell salts that come after your birth. So, I broke this down for you to the best of my ability at this moment. I am always growing. I am always learning. I will be happy to break you down, break this chart down again in due time. And I hope you learned and got everything you need from it. And any questions, do not be shy. I enjoyed this. It was fun while it lasted. But I think it is past my bedtime on some G shit. So I am going to get the hell up out of here and go do what I need to do. And you guys have a good night. Pew, 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 pew.
Who shot you? Talking to Jesus, the nigga who got you. Nigga, I got you. Wait until Sunday, if not, then one day. If money is everything, then I can lose everything.